to the Recon Rally show with your hosts Randy Hobson and Lee Rowe. Our purpose is to help elevate your day. We bring great stories, educational interviews, topics from within the industry, the latest news of what's happening. Recon Rally also is an ambassador page for the Kevin Halewood Foundation. We bring awesome events to our industry, such as Recon Garage Raffle, Keeping It Real annual fishing tournaments, the Kevin Halewood Golf Tournament, Kick a Car campaign. With your hosts Randy Hobson and Lee Rowe, our purpose is to help elevate your day. We bring great stories, educational interviews, topics from within the industry, the latest news of what's happening. Recon Rally also is an ambassador page for the Kevin Halewood Foundation. We bring awesome events to our industry, such as Recon Garage Raffle, Keeping It Real annual fishing tournaments, the Kevin Halewood Golf Tournament, Kick a Car campaign, Kick a Car campaign. Kick a car campaign, kick a car campaign. Kick a car campaign. Kick a car campaign. Kick a car campaign.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Lee Roth here with the Recon Rally, Recon Garage, and the Kevin Halewood Foundation. Randy might jump on here in a little bit, and I'm sorry kind of about the lighting tonight. I'm in a hotel room in South Lake, Texas. I'm down here teaching at the Dean King Training Institute down in the Texas location, so I'm in a hotel room. Anyhow, so I'm kind of doing my best. Hopefully everybody can hear me because I'm using my AirPods instead of my mic and the full setup and everything. So hopefully if somebody can't hear me, somebody please let me know. So super exciting news. The AR-9, Mr. Net Slayer himself, Matt Boyette's slide hammer. The tickets sold out finally, and we're trying to get this building, guys. I need y'all's help. I need y'all to go out there and buy some of these raffle tickets. Come on. We've got all these items out there that are ready to sell, and I'm ready to give them away, but until y'all buy the 20 tickets, I can't give them away. But the AR-9 got bought out, okay? All 20 tickets of it, and I thought, you know what? I told y'all I'm going to do Tuesdays and Thursday giveaways around lunchtime. But, I said, heck with it. It's Monday. It's a day after Father's Day. They just sold out over the weekend. Let's freaking do this. So I've got the list handy. I'm ready to go, and I'm getting ready to give this thing away. And if anybody, while we're live tonight, if there's a few items that are actually getting really, really close on the Kevin Halewood Foundation auction page on 32 auctions. I'm going to monitor it closely while I'm on the live. And if we sell out tickets tonight while we're on the live, I'll grab that item real quick and we'll go ahead and give it away tonight while we're live on tonight. So without further ado, I'm going to pull this up. I have the list of people that are that did buy their tickets. Okay. I'll read off the list real quick of the different people that bought tickets because there's only 20 of them. I've got Alan Campbell, Amber Campbell, Dwayne Dean, Juan Jose Espino Artiega, who's one of my students, actually Pepe, Mr. Matt Moore bought a couple of them. Joshua Raposa bought a bunch of them. Larry Rodriguez, and bought a couple of those. Jake Schroeder bought one. Rob Seaton bought one. So there's multiples there. So I've got the list. Again, the way this is being done, the order that you purchased your tickets in is the number that you're going to have when I do this drawing. I'm going to share my page here in a second. I'm going to flip it over to a random number generator that I've got online. And I'm going to random number generate 1 through 20. I've already got that programmed into it. So whichever number pops up, I'm going to read the name off of that list. And the way I read that, by the way, is the order that somebody's tickets are. Real quick, as an example, Alan Campbell's got number 1. Hang on 1 second. There's one thing I need to double check. Yeah, actually, Alan Campbell bought 2. He's got 1 and 3. Amber Campbell's got number 2. Dwayne Dean's got number 4. Pepe's got number 5. Matt's got 6 and 7. Joshua has got 8 through 15. Larry Rodriguez has got 16 and 17. Actually, I've got an anonymous donor who's listed as 18, so I don't know who that one is. And then Jake Schroeder's at 19 and Rob Seaton's at 20. So that is the list. So I'm going to jump in here real quick. We're going to pull this up and I'm going to share the screen. Let me make sure I have the right page showing when I share it. Let's see here. And LCD number generator. Here we go. All right. Hopefully y'all can all see this. And all I have to do is click this screen and it's going to pop a random number up here. All right. Is everybody ready? Here we go. Number 7. Number 7 is the winner, which is Matt Moore. Matt Moore wins the first item given away on the actual Recon Garage raffle giveaway. Mr. Matt Moore has won the AR9. So, guys, seriously, it's this simple. 20 tickets is all we're doing. It's a quick giveaway. That's it. Matt Moore's getting it, and he's getting it shipped straight to him for it. All you got to do is finish going in there, buying those tickets. Dude, I want to give this stuff away. The value, by the way, on that AR9 is $325. The tickets were, I believe they were $34 a piece. Hold on, let me double check before I give you some wrong information here. Let's see here. Yes, $325 value, $34 ticket price, and that includes the shipping out there to Matt. So for $34, Matt's walking away with a brand new AR9. Matt, I am jealous. I still haven't gotten one yet, and I'm really sad about that. I was kind of hoping I'd win it, but I felt bad. I didn't want to buy a ticket, so it's kind of, I shouldn't have done that. So, yeah, I'm going to have to buy myself one. But congratulations, Matt. I'm so happy for you. You guys, there's a bunch of items on here that are getting really, really close. I'll tell you what, I'm going to flip this screen back around and just kind of show y'all real fast what is still on here. Let's see. So there's the Debt Slayer that we just gave away. The Anson PDR tool mat that goes on the pack out or just on a topper. We've got 17 of those remaining. It's only $14 a piece. That's $119 value. 11 of the Anson tip bundles, $14. That's $116.85 bundle. The Dent Vision shock blocker, guys. If y'all haven't used this tap down yet, you are missing the boat. This thing is freaking incredible. Okay, and I mean Anson can't keep them in stock. But the ticket cost is $12. There's only 8 tickets remaining. Between the knockdown and I added the match grade tip for it, it's a $94.95 value for $12. The edgy wedge light, there's 15 remaining. It's $12 it's a $99 value. James Lee Eliminate version 2 light, it's a $354 value. There's 12 remaining. It's $38. The Get Shit Done coffee. I'm so excited that we added this. I'm actually going to bid on some of these. I don't care. I want some of this coffee. I love this stuff. There's only 7 tickets remaining. It's $5, guys. It's a $44 value. The Hammerhead made by Dentcraft. Francisco Canales is one that donated that for us. The tickets are $10. There's 13 tickets remaining. It's an $89 value. The Anson Mini PDR slide hammer, the tickets are $15. It's $129.95 value. It's $15 or 16 of those remaining. Hey, this one, somebody's got to jump in there. It's the Mark Turkis set, 5 sharp rods from PDR Finesse. I love this set. I have this set. I use it all the time. It's one of the first sets I ever got. $50, well, once it came out. $50 is the ticket price. There's only 10 tickets remaining. That's a $489 value. I'll come back to that one in a second. The Robert Casillas Powerhouse PDR 48-inch rod with the 45-degree tip. This thing is a beast, you guys. It's $18 for the tickets. There's 16 tickets remaining. It's a $159 value. The Purple Tequila Door Chimp hanger, $12 ticket, 14 of them left. It's a $99 value. The Tequila Tornillo Double Bend 42-inch hub rod, $14 ticket, 18 tickets available. It's $119. A Trifecta glue gun, which y'all know is, is maybe the best gun out there. I think it is. But $16 is the ticket. There's 13 left available. It's a $147 value. And last but not least, the Willie Quick Red Pack Out Cart Top. And guys, if you like this cart and I've got the red one listed on here. If you want the black one, I can probably talk into Rob into swapping it for us and get you the black one. Just let me know. Just shoot me a message if you're the winner on that. We only have 9 tickets available for that. That's a $310 value for $33. Also, hey, I'm throwing the shameless plug out here. As y'all know, I always act stupid at Mobile Tech Expo and Mobile Tech Expo, and PDR Expo with a costume. And I have reluctantly, but I have put up my costume for auction for the PDR Expo in Las Vegas. If you go on the auction site, it's right here. You'll see it right here. Pick my costume for PDR Expo. The current bid is $100. All right. I have this open to anyone, not just the vendors. Although I think one of the vendors out there needs to step up and really pick something wild and crazy. Hint, Grim Reaper, Mr. Vidine. Anson needs to come up with something. Stanliner, for God's sakes, ought to be able to come up with something crazy for me to wear. I'm game. Matt Armio with Get a Grip. I'm sure I could come up with something to wear and somehow wear a couple of umbrellas. Come up with something. I don't care what the costume is. I've kind of put the criterias out there. No thongs, no T-back. Ain't nobody want to see that. So there's that. But the highest bidder, and I'm going to have to put a cutoff date on here because obviously PDR Expo is coming up. So I'm just going to throw this out there. By the 1st of September is when I'm going to shut this down. The highest bidder by September 1st on this auction will have the ability to pick my costume for PDR Expo. And every penny of this auction is going straight back into the Kevin Halewood Foundation. I'm going to cover the cost of the actual costume myself. So it's a win-win. And everybody out there hopefully will have a good laugh. Hey, Mr. Hobson.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy? So Randy, as I was telling you guys, hey, Randy feels fine, but I don't know who he was yelling at a little while ago. But
I'm just a little hoarse. I'll be all right. I feel perfectly fine. Just my voice is kind of shot. It does that from every now and then. I guess it's from pushing, but I got a bad vertebrae in one of my necks. It's herniated, and sometimes I just lose my voice. So I've been drinking some tea for the last 30 minutes and honey. So we'll see. Hey,
nice,
Lee,
honey.
Hey, Lee, let me say
sir.
something real quick. You did that interview with Taylor last night, or you released it last night. That was a fantastic. That was a great interview. That was pretty neat. Taylor's Rodney Vance's son, and he's been pushing for about the last year. And that was pretty exciting. And they won the Kevin Halewood, the first auction we had, the training for Dean King. That was very cool that you guys put that together, and that was pretty neat to see the way all that's run out. I want to tell everybody right now, if you're watching right now, and I think there's only a handful of people watching, but if you guys are watching and if you didn't participate in that Keeping It Real fishing tournament last year, I'm putting stuff together for that. And I am so excited about this year. We also have the Kevin Halewood golf tournament. So if you don't like to fish, but you love to play golf, you're going to make sure you're part of that. If you don't like to do either one of those, we're going to have a Wednesday night shebang. And it's going to be pretty cool. Before Education Day, before all that starts, you really want to come down to Florida a couple days before. It's going to be a great way to meet people, not just talking tools, but just get to know people and have fun. So just all of you guys know that. I did put a thing on roll call. I don't know who's watching. You guys can chime in and say where you're from. That'd be great. So we know who's watching and stuff.
I saw my buddy Lieutenant Daniel Hewitt pop on there just now. He's actually one of my former students out in Pennsylvania. Yeah.
All right.
I just saw him jump on. He's actually, I think he's on the Instagram feed.
We have a lot of great things happening. They got the Kick a Car. You guys saw the video. If you didn't see the video, go back and watch the first minute and a half of this. We've got the raffle that he's talking about. We have the Keeping It Real. We have the golf tournament. We have an estimating challenge, hail estimating challenge. It's going to be at MTE, and we've got the three biggest. We have Red Rock Estimating, we have DenOps, we have Classy Estimating. They're all going to be a part of it, as well as and I'm sorry I don't remember the name, but we've been working to deal with the guy that had that big tent that has all the lines in it. They light all up, and they put a car inside there. You can see it all. So that what's going to happen is that you're going to pay $10. It all goes to the foundation. Everything that we're doing goes to the foundation to help families in need, or that technician that's in some really dire need. And it's a great way just to join in and help. That's what Kick a Car is all about. But we've had, I don't know, not quite 10 people donate cars yet, but we're getting really close. That's huge too. So, but the fishing tournament, man, I love it. I'm wearing my little pop-off fishing shirt right now. I'm pretty excited. I'm really, really excited about doing this. It takes a lot of work, but it's so much fun.
I actually have someone, and you'll probably hint, know who I'm referring to, that has never gone fishing before, but was so impressed when they were there at the docks at the event afterward that she wants to be on a boat next year. She said, I don't care what the cost is. I'll pay it. I want to be part of it.
Yeah.
And she's never fished before. And of course, I'm talking about Chelsea. Yeah. And she's like, please, I seriously just put me with someone who knows how to fish. And she said, I genuinely want to be out there fishing. I want to do it for the foundation. And I'm like, I got you, darling.
That's what it's. We have Ricky Thompson. Hey, fellas. Hey, Ricky, where you at, Ricky? Tell us where you're at. Daniel, tell us where you're at. What city are you guys in? Justin Chamberlain last year came to the fishing thing. He's like, I've hardly done any fishing. I mean, right. I wasn't 15 minutes, and he's blown my phone up that he caught a 7.4 and an 8.8, 8-pound, 8-ounce, Los Angeles. All right. Anyway, 8 pounds, 8 ounces, and 7 pounds, 4 ounces just in the first 15 minutes. He blew that thing up. And what some beautiful pictures we have.
I know. We really, he did awesome. By the way, I got to throw a shout out to somebody, Ricky Thompson. I don't know if you know Ricky.
I don't.
I got a chance to meet Ricky in person. He came by the Dinking location in SoCal. When was that, Ricky? I think it was Friday. Was it Friday? Yeah, it was Friday. He came by Friday. Ricky watched our podcast whenever it was a couple of months ago that we did with Alan Wilson from PDR Beginners.
Yeah. Ricky's
been in PDR Beginners for a very, very long time. He saw our interview with Alan. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Ricky, had kind of known both of our names, but he really wasn't familiar. He watched that interview. Ricky immediately reached out to me, and we've been talking ever since. He came by to see me, and we've been talking tools and just, all this different stuff. So it was really cool just to meet a new guy, meet somebody that's been in the industry and made a new friend because of that podcast with Alan. Ricky and I have been talking a whole bunch lately. So it's pretty cool. It really is.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's so awesome. It's great how we all kind of intermingle and get to know each other and just kind of the relationships grow and bloom out of it. relationships that last a lifetime.
Did you see who just jumped on here?
No.
Mr. Black Magic PDR Tips himself.
Oh man, Ted Coonahan. Love
Teddy.
him. He's doing so good.
He's
doing so good. I tell you what, I try to call him once or twice a week. He's one of the most positive, optimistic guys. Him and his wife are so positive and optimistic. You can't help but talk to this guy and hear everything he's going through, not gone through, going through, struggling to make that next step, in working out 3 times a day, trying to learn how to walk again. All I can say is this is the reason the foundation set up. We was able to help him a little bit. And I mean, this is the reason. There he goes. He loves life. He just sat there and said that. That's so cool. He's out of Houston. And Ted, we are rooting for you and you and your wife and your kids. And I just can't wait to see your full recovery.
Yeah. And I have, and Ted, this, we messaged each other. I haven't actually called him just because I know he's going through so much, and I know he gets messages and everything, but we message a little bit here and there. So I can't wait to talk to him and just hang out with him and see him. And I think about him all the time, and I know he's doing better just a little bit every day, and that's what counts. And we love you, brother, and we want you back well and happy and healthy.
That's right. So Ricky says, and I don't understand this, Ricky. You may have to retype that unless you can understand that. Okay, so how much are talking for this fishing?
So I would assume the entry fee.
So our fishing has went up a little bit, but it's going to be between $239 and $249. Now that's going to be 4 hours of fishing. You come in, you get some coffee and donuts in the morning. You get on a boat with, there's 3 fishermen per boat. You get these, I'm going to say it, badass jerseys that I designed for each team.
They were badass.
And they're just so cool. And they've got that material that, what do you call it, UPF, or, that deters the sun from
a PDF.
That's not a PDF. What is it called that blocks the sun rays?
It blocks the sun rays and helps you. It's kind of like the dry fit. Yeah, it's. I think it's not people.
Somebody help us out. There's somebody out there smarter than us. Come on, guys, type it in for us.
Chelsea, go Google it.
Yeah. Anyway, they made that material. It's all color printed. They're pretty cool. It was really neat to see all these 24 different teams last year, 24 different boats, and how they all had different looks. And we approached each one of the team sponsors and we said, here, choose your, I think we gave them 6 choices, and they chose their jerseys, and then we kind of went to dress them up a little bit. That was pretty neat. Hey, real quick, Matt Moore, I tagged him on here, but congratulations to Matt Moore. He just won that AR9 slide hammer. So if you guys don't know what we're talking about, watch the front of this. It's all taken care of in the first couple minutes. So,
if y'all missed the first few minutes, I gave away the first item on the raffle, the Recon Garage raffle, and Matt Moore won the first item, which was the AR9 slide hammer from Dent Slayer. And yes, Ricky, I know your birthday's February 1st. We talked about this the other day because mine's February 2nd. So
there during the whole MTE. What a birthday present,
Right, no kidding.
So.
Well, cool. We might have to have a cocktail together, my friend.
Yeah. So, all right, we got a few more guys watching. Who's watching? I can't see who's watching, but please tell us. Just kind of chime in and tell us who's watching.
Skip's on here.
Skip
just jumped in.
All right, Skip. We love Skip, man.
Skipper. I just got to see Skip weekend before last. And actually,
talk about that.
Well, and Taylor got to meet him. I didn't realize that Taylor didn't meet Skip at MTE. He missed him. He didn't get a chance to meet him, so he got to meet him this weekend. What I'm referring to last weekend, not yesterday and Saturday last weekend before last, out at the Dinking location in Costa Mesa. I've been doing a whole lot of collaboration stuff with Kiko, and we're doing a lot of Big Smash training. And so Chris White and Danny Hacker were out at our location, in SoCal weekend before last doing one of their big GPR collision repair training seminars with I flew in all of my trainers, a bunch of our guys from all over the country, and I scheduled Taylor's training around that weekend. So not only did I get to give him the training course, but he got to sit in on the Kiko training as well. So I was super stoked for Taylor about that.
I got a little guy that wants some little camera time. Meet Roscoe, everybody.
Roscoe.
This is my little Chihuahua / Rottweiler mixed dog.
That must have been interesting.
Yeah, it only takes a drop. That's what I always tell people. He's actually Chihuahua Min Pin, but he thinks he's a Rottweiler. He's a good little guy.
Brian Neese just jumped in, as did Jamie Hart.
I saw Jamie Hart.
How you doing, guys? Yeah. So, I'm at my. You ought to see my little. Well, her nickname is Crackhead because she's a little neurotic. But my miniature Aussie. That's technically my daughter's dog, but now she's become Chelsea's dog, considering she's lived with me all these years. But we just shaved her for the summer, so she lost about 12 pounds of fur, and she's literally Chelsea and I went to go pick her up from the groomer, and she's just like, "Oh, isn't she cute? Where's our dog?"
Yeah,
swear to you, and I'm like, "Baby, that is our dog."
If I would do that to my dog, he'd look like one of those hairless
cats.
It would not be a pretty sight.
Right.
He'd probably hide under the bed and never come out.
I keep sliding over to my left a little bit, trying to block the sunlight that's coming in the curtain over there, so I don't have to run over there and close the curtains.
So, hey, anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions? Any topics you want to see or hear us talk about in the future? We'd love to hear it. We do have some good ideas coming in that we want to talk about, but sometimes it's hard to, just like everybody watching, and we work our tails off every day, and sometimes it's hard to do these Monday nights and throughout the week. But hey, we will be. We should do. I was thinking about this earlier. We should do something kind of fun with. We have to have all these things auctioned off by July 27th at the latest.
Yeah, we do.
As soon as we do that, you guys, please share that. Just tell people, hey, there's a raffle going on. I mean, look, Matt Moore just one of those won that AR, and we're not selling a bunch of tickets, per 20. Item, 20. So
it's 20 tickets.
Way better than gambling. It's 1 out of 20 is going to win.
Right, and period. 1 out of 20 people that buy a ticket are going to walk out with the item. Period.
Right, and that coffee, that's a case of coffee, and actually that just popped up this week, and that was because Michael Biggs from Anson was out in Wichita, Kansas, was talking to Frank Sell and got him to donate a case of coffee to send somebody. So we didn't even have to pay for that. That's why it's only $5.
Right.
We're selling 12 tickets. It covers the shipping, and it's like, there we go.
And if y'all haven't tried Frank's coffee, that's some good stuff.
It's some good shit.
It really is some good shit.
It really is. It's I don't know. It's a caramel latte, or I don't even know what you call it.
I like strong coffee. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason. One of the reasons I don't, and I won't say the name because I am not bad-mouthing them. I don't like the company that starts with an S because to me it tastes weak. I like a strong coffee. His coffee has got a kick to it. It tastes like coffee.
It does. It tastes like coffee. It's not all sugary. It's not all that, and they're just a perfect size can to get you going. And I've bought a couple cases of it so far since he came out with it.
And don't forget, he's got regular coffee too.
Right.
Yeah. Where you can buy pounds of regular coffee beans or ground coffee. I tried it for the first time. I think he launched it. Maybe he didn't launch it, but the first time I ran across it, he was at an Anson open house a few years ago. I think it was the last open house before they moved into the new location, and he had a tent set up out in the parking lot, giving it away, and I'm like, "Wake me up!" And he did. It was great. It's really good coffee. It is.
So who else is watching here? You said if we could see somebody, if somebody wants to join in, we'd love to just meet people this way. This would be great. Who's brave enough?
My buddy Ben Johnson's on here.
And there goes our listeners. They're just dropping one.
They're dropping like flies. Nobody wants to come on with you and I. Good Lord only knows what Lee and Randy gonna do next.
No joke. You know, what's funny is I was, when we talked about you coming on or thing, I was more concerned about what you would say, but I think sometimes I'm more concerned about what I say.
Randy, I'm hurt.
Well, I'm honest.
Why on God's green earth would you worry about what I might say?
You know, like I said,
So hang on. I'll tell you a quick story. This goes right along with what you're talking about. Okay. So at the Anson event that was in May the 4th, okay, I had a cabin over at Jellystone Park, right over there near Anson. And Matt Armaggio from Matt from Get a Grip was staying there with us. And so we got done with the Anson event before we all went out to have dinner Saturday night, and we're sitting there. And as some of y'all don't know, I bought a Bucky onesie at Bucky's here in Texas, and I was wearing that at the Anson event in the morning, right? So we're sitting there in the afternoon on the porch drinking a beer, and I look up, and the cabin directly across the little courtyard from us is all decorated for Halloween. And Matt and I look at each other and we're like, what the hell? And the next thing I know, there's this golf cart that pulls up because, everybody runs around the park in golf carts. And there's this golf cart pulls up with like 4, 12, 13-year-old girls jump out of the golf cart, all dressed up in costume shit, walks up to the cabin, tick, 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 trick or treat. Matt and I are looking at each other like, what the actual F? Okay. So they get back on the golf cart. They start to drive away. Matt turns and looks at me, and I quote, "Before you say no, hear me out." All right. What? He goes, "Bucky suit." I bolt into the cabin. And as I'm running through the door, I turn back and look, on what damn planet do you think I would say no to this? I run in the cabin, throw the Bucky onesie back on, grab one of the Anson plastic bags that's, orange that they always have, which of course looks Halloween at this point. And there's video of this, by the way. I have video to back this up. I am walking, I go out the door of the cabin, down the stairs, go across the courtyard, and I walk over to the cabin and doot, 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 trick or treat. Dude comes to the door, stuffs some candy in my bag, he slams a beer back, and I went, all right, bro, I got to ask, what the hell's going on? And he goes, I don't know, kids, wife, I just told him I'd be on the porch drinking beer. Well, it turns out it was halfway to Halloween. It's apparently a thing that I was unaware of. It's like Halfween or something along these lines is what it's called. So yes, at the beginning of May, I'm at Jellystone Park in Texas, trick-or-treating in a Bucky's outfit. Thank you very much. Now, the funny part of this story, which is what made me bring it up, is on what planet did Matt, who knows me very well, think I wouldn't do this?
I don't know, but you did. So
I did.
Talking about your outfits, and I love that comment that Taylor said in your interview. He said he wasn't excited at all about going to California and being trained by somebody that was in Elvis Presley costume at MTE. I can only imagine what he was thinking. How old is he? 33?
33.
Of course, he looks 15. He comes to MTE and he's like, you know what? I'm going to MTE. He gets all wild with how big everything is and all the tools and just all this. And he sees this guy dressed up as Elvis Presley acting like a total clown. And he's from Memphis, so I don't know if that was really a nice
right
or not. I'm assuming living in Memphis. And then he finds out that his dad bids on this thing through the auction and wins this training package. And his instructor is going to be that dude that dressed up as Elvis Presley. He was not looking forward to it.
He wasn't at all. That's what he told me.
Said that. I thought that was so funny.
I know.
But it sounds like he had a great time. He learned a lot. I texted him back and forth today a couple times, and he really had a good time.
Yeah, so he did great. He really did. I helped him correct a few, some struggles that he was having, and it was awesome. I had a great time, working with him, and he went through the full course, and like I said, he got to do the Kiko training as well, and he really had a good time. And like I said, so did I. It was fun to have him there. He really was. He's a great dude. He really is.
Time out. Larry Rodriguez, do you have time to come on with us tonight? He would be awesome to have on here.
He would.
He'd be a great guy to just kind of chat with for a few minutes. Larry, can you come on? Do you got his information to send it to him if you can or not?
I've got, I think so.
Yeah, if you can, I can send it. If you can, I can send it to you. Larry, tell us if you can come on or not. Now all he does is just laughs at us.
Right. Hang on, let me see if I can do this from here.
So that'd be great to have Larry on. I'm watching the Mavs with my fan.
I don't. Okay.
Oh, man.
Larry, what's the score? I'm not watching it, obviously.
Who else is in here? You got to bring somebody else in. We bring Ben in. Whoever's in here. Nobody wants to step up. We need a little personality on here.
Zach's in here. Mike Biggs just jumped in.
Let's bring Biggs in, man. Come on, Biggs.
Get little Bobby. He's better. Yeah, but Bobby's not in here.
Yeah, I'm doing
Let's schedule something. You got it, Larry. I'll call you.
We need Biggs in here. Come on, Biggs. Biggs. Let's don't, he says.
Michael, you're Michael.
That's so
I love you, bro, but you've gotten boring in your old age.
I mean, he's oh my gosh, that's weak. That's all I'll say.
We know that, Michael, but Bobby's not on here, so that doesn't do us any good. Thank you. Okay, whatever. Hey, if anybody wants to come on, say hi.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I guess it's just like watching two old guys like clowns or something. We should just have some little red bozo things on our nose.
Okay. So this all started as it was going to be the two OGs in the neighborhood. Remember?
Yep. We flopped around a lot of the different stuff just to see.
I know we should have named it two old bald guys in the neighborhood.
Yeah. And our theme song.
Mine's shinier than yours.
Our theme song, what was it going to be? Andy Griffith?
The Andy Griffith theme.
Yeah, we had all that going, but we didn't do it. Zach Blue.
Well, there's a shameless plug, Zach. Are you soliciting, my brother? I'm able to listen in finally, doing some paperwork. Still need text, LOL.
I think it's another one of those years we're going to need text.
Yeah. So. I'm sure. I mean, it is. I've been getting calls left and right. Biggs, there's Zach. Get him.
Yeah. There's Zach. Get him. Come on, Zach. You want to come on board? Hey, Zach, why don't you come on board and tell everybody what you thought of the fishing tournament last year? We can make it fast. We'll be there like super fast, like less than 5 minutes. You can take a break from paperwork.
It's crazy.
The
fishing tournament or hail season?
No, let's talk to him about the fishing tournament.
No, I know. He said it's crazy, and I said, "Is it the fishing tournament or hail season?"
Oh, no, he's talking about the hail season, I'm sure.
Right.
Oh no! Listen to this. Everybody's just laughing at us now.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's talking about the hail season.
Yeah,
that's what he said. So, it'd be a lot easier if he just come on board.
Yeah, instead of typing.
Take his little ponytails out of his hair.
Fishing was
Oh, that's all
incredible.
we're going to get out of him. That's all we're going to get.
Man, Zach, you don't want to come on
All we're
here
going
and
to
show
get.
and show off how great of a season you've been having and all the weight you've lost and how good you
Yeah.
look and
How your
whatever.
with your pants legs.
Fine
Show off
is
those
fine. Is Toy there? We'll talk to Toy. I'd rather talk to Toy anyway.
Exactly.
For those of y'all that don't know, Toy is Zach's wife's name. Rooster David Collins. What do you say there, brother? Thought you were going to come by and see me this week. It's a buddy of mine that is a former student, David Collins. His nickname's Rooster.
Bring him on.
No.
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 Okay. Sorry, no. David. You're gone. Delete. Yeah. Look at that.
Good. Can't wait to see you, brother. No, because we tend to try to keep our shows under an hour, and that won't happen if I get Rooster on here.
Well, we're already 40 minutes, so.
Right. I mean, no, Rooster's a great dude, and you'd actually really like him, but I'm not bringing him on 40 minutes into a live because we'll be on here at 2 hours and 40 minutes. Hey, I'm accused of being able to talk paint off a wall on a regular basis. You get he and I in the same room, we're screwed.
I'm not one of those guys that like to talk about small chat. I like to keep things focused and all that. But, yeah, there's a lot of you guys that are quite big talkers. I can talk fishing. I can talk all the stuff we're doing, but I can't talk watching the paint dry. Can't do it.
Well, and that's the sad part about me is if you stop and think about it, I talk for a living. Love you, brother. I talk for a living. How I can be this chatty online after being at work all day, I don't know.
There we go. Like that.
Thanks, Big. Thanks, Big Z.
We talked about you earlier, how you got the Frank Sell to cough up some coffee. And he says, I passed out hundreds of postcards and talked to lots and lots of texts about the foundation. I have to order more postcards, not so much for Anson. Anson's putting postcards for Kick a Car in their thing. And if you guys, hey, Biggs, go back and watch the first minute and a half of this. We've got you guys with the whole Kick a Car thing happening. You're part of that video, and it's a pretty cool video we put together. So
yep. It really is. And
we appreciate everything Biggs is doing. And, Biggs was talking to me and he's like, at Anson House, and and several times he's like, as the industry helped him when he was in need, he said he just feels so much to whatever he can do to help others, so it's pretty cool. There's all kinds of people popping in.
Did you see that?
I didn't see it. I'm reading.
Ben Johnson, who's a former student of mine, creeping up on 1 year since graduating the PDR 80, the 2-week course with Lee Roth. Had my best 2 weeks on record so far. 384 hours billed out, 26,000 for our body shop in 2 weeks. Thanks for the confidence boost, Lee.
That's awesome, man. That's cool. Hey, here's what I think.
This guy's good.
Talking about this real quick. Talk about Lee, and a shameless plug for Lee. We have a national MTE has this one big award, and it's the Mentor of the Year award. And Lee has never gotten. I'm doing it. Lee helps everybody all the time. All you people who have been trained by Lee, you need to go out there and it's been mentored by him. You guys need to vote for who your mentors are. And so many people have been mentored by Lee. It would be really cool to see him get that. I'm sorry, I'm giving you a shameless plug, and you well deserve it. So I think that would be cool to see people vote for him this year. He does so much. I mean, with helping out with the MTE, counseling, everything around it. Here on our Recon Rally and just everything we've done, he's always there. But there's a side of Lee that nobody knows, that doesn't really see or doesn't know the side that I know of him, and how he just look at the big crybaby back there. But he's always helping.
You've been trying to figure out for a long time how to get me to tear up on camera.
That's pretty funny. I'm laughing on this.
Thank you, my friend.
That's really cool.
I do it because I love to help people, man. You know that. So
I know, but just remember, everybody remember when MTE starts sending those things out, to vote for people. Man, this man deserves it for sure. So let's see. I have those. Oh, look at this. Talking about the coffee. Biggs has them in his van right now. Probably what keeps you going. Oh boy.
Right. It's got to keep something to keep him on the road as much. Thanks, Randy.
Hey, there's something right there talking about you. And David Collins says the gift of gab is how you create a following of students and customers. That's true. Very true.
That is true. And hey, David's got that. He like I said, he talks paint off the wall like I do, but he's great with customers. No, I can't have caffeine. Great, Biggsy.
Biggs is going to be in St. Louis later this week. Stop by, Biggs. I mean, I've got a couple guys in the shop, but I don't know if we really need anything. But if you're in my area, which is Crestwood, please stop by and say hi. I would love to see you. I know you've got to make stops and busy, but I don't know if we really need anything. But I'm sure
Biggs is
something.
Biggs is genuinely just an awesome human being. He really is.
Yeah. I like this
amazing
part because I think he's laughing at you for crying.
he is. That's all right. Biggs and I mean, yeah. It's okay.
I love it. I get a little tear jerked up too from time to time. It's it's okay. It's all good.
Yeah.
Feels we all have emotions, but yeah.
He said text him your address. He'll pass off that coffee. See you with a cool roaster. I'll see you on Wednesday, brother. You know where I'm at.
All right, man. Hey, it's 45 minutes. What else we got to talk about? Because I'm going to give my voice a rest.
Just guys. Hey, do yourself a favor. Do me a favor. Do Randy a favor, and definitely do the foundation a favor. Jump on those raffle tickets and go buy those tickets out so I can be giving this stuff away. For the most part, if you haven't really looked at it and realized it, you're buying a raffle ticket for about 10% of what the value of the items are. Go in there and get some tickets. You can buy multiples on it. Biggs. Every time I talk to Randy, I cry. Biggs. Anyhow, go on the auction site, buy those tickets, and win something. I mean, like I said, every single item is going to be given away. 1 in 20 people will win that item that you buy the tickets on. Let's do this. Let's get those items out in people's hands, and let's get that money into the foundation. So
I typed that up wrong. Yes, I don't have my glasses. Yeah. It's got Wad, Kevin Halewood. It was Kevin Halewood. So instead of 2 D's, 2 O's.
You want me to fix it real quick for you?
If you can. I don't know how to fix that. I don't think you can.
Well, we can just pull it and you just put it back up there.
Well, everybody understands. Kevin Halewood.
Yeah, the Kevin Halewood Foundation. It's the 32 Auctions website for Kevin Halewood.
Yeah, but if you go to the Kevin Halewood Foundation.org website page, you'll read what the foundation is all about. And 100% of this is to help others. So we don't take anything out of this. All the money goes into it. You get a tax write-off. This is something our industry's needed for a long time. So please, if you're loaded with money, you want to kick a car, the income of a car that you worked on, you want to kick it towards the foundation. Man, we'd love to give you kudos for that.
And it's a complete tax write-off.
Yes. Yep. So is every time you buy a raffle ticket, by the way.
Yep.
Or if you want to go fishing, you can write that off 2 ways. One is as what do you call it? Please say who's on the board. I will. Let's talk about who's on the board. I may have to pull them all up. First of all, Sheldon K is on the board of MTE. Karen and Kara Halewood are on the board.
Yep.
I should know all these right offhand, shouldn't I? David Haxton's on the board. Craig and Lisa Dyer's on the board. Sonia Emmert of Deadcraft and Holly, they're both on the board. Hold on. We got a great team.
Justin Chamberlain just jumped in here, by the way.
Oh, good, Justin. Carl and Alma Stuckey, they're on the board.
Yep.
They're all the names are on the website, guys. If you go to look on the board, it'll tell you everybody. Andrew and April Kinsey are on the board.
Let me do something real quick while you're kind of reading that. Let me just hold on. You keep going.
That's who's on the board. I might have missed somebody. I apologize, but anyway, that's who's on the board. So the board, and so you guys know, I'm not on the board. I didn't want to be on the board. Lee's not on the board. We're here just the company face or the organization's face. But a lot of other people are too. We have more and more volunteers jumping up to be a part of this. So it's
there you go.
Then we're going to have a detail side, and it's going to be broken up in 3 different groups. We're going to have PDR. There we go. And we're adding pictures in the bios more and more as we have that we come up. So, yep. Did I miss anybody? Can you see that? I can't see.
No.
I got everybody.
You got everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I did.
Yeah.
So yeah, I haven't put my wife, Bonnie, from
the
PDR Finesse is on there.
So yeah, this is the leadership. Randy's president, Lisa is secretary, and Bonnie Stafford is secretary, and then Becky Phipps is the nonprofit consultant. Yeah,
which is really cool to have her on board, and we're going to start using her a lot more too, because she is she works with nonprofits. She really knows a lot of the nonprofit ways to go.
She does.
So she's there to answer our stuff. We got an attorney and accountant and all that good stuff. So it's all working. Anyway, guys, hey, I'm done for the night. Okay,
I'm good. I hope everybody has a fabulous evening and stay safe out there on the Hale Trail, and hope your voice feels better. And
it will. Probably by tomorrow.
Everybody have a fabulous week. Go buy some tickets. So I've got to jump out there on Tuesday and Thursday to give away some more stuff.
And watch for us on Recon Rally.
Absolutely.
We should have a showdown this week. You and I was thinking about this earlier. You make a post in the morning. I'll make a post at night. We'll rotate them back and forth, and let's see who can be the most creative making post. I challenge you.
Oh, hell. All right.
He thinks I'm a cakewalk. Yep.
Well, you're no cakewalk. You're the one that put that opening video together. Y'all want to see the opening video? If y'all didn't see it, go back and watch the replay of this.
Play it again, yeah.
You want me to play it again? I'll play it again to Exodus.
Yeah, this video I didn't make because of me, because it's really not who I am. It's not my personality. I made it just for Lee. So, all right, play that video so they see it.
You used the wrong music, my friend.
I thought it played something. I thought I'd use some music you might like. I wrote that song.
Good night, my friend.
I did. Listen to it.
Love y'all.
Listen to it.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
To the Recon Rally Show with your hosts Randy Hobson and Lee Rowe. Our purpose is to help elevate your day. We bring great stories, educational interviews, topics from within the industry, the latest news of what's happening. Recon Rally also is an ambassador page for the Kevin Halewood Foundation. We bring awesome events to our industry, such as Recon Garage Raffle, Keeping It Real annual fishing tournaments, the Kevin Halewood Golf Tournament, Kick a Car campaign. With your hosts Randy Hobson and Lee Rowe, our purpose is to help elevate your day. We bring great stories, educational interviews, topics from within the industry, the latest news of what's happening. Recon Rally also is an ambassador page for the Kevin Halewood Foundation. We bring awesome events to our industry, such as Recon Garage Raffle, Keeping It Real annual fishing tournaments, the Kevin Halewood Golf Tournament, Kick a Car campaign, Kick a Car campaign. Kick a car campaign, kick a car campaign. Kick a car campaign. Kick a car campaign. Kick a car campaign.